Okay, onward to chapter 2? 2. Yeah. Episode 2.
At first, it seemed just like old times. The gang was back in action. But little by little, we learned that Murray's heart just wasn't in it. Without the guru's permission to give up on his Dreamtime training, he'd never really feel comfortable returning to the gang. We knew we needed to help him out. So, we packed up our things, whipped up some quick disguises, and headed for the Australian outback. Along the way, Murray told us story after story about his teacher's amazing abilities. Apparently, this guru of his was capable of fantastic feats. He used the Dreamtime to blend perfectly into his surroundings, and even gain mental control over the weak-minded. If even half the stories were true, then this was a guy I just had to meet. Our gang needed to grow its ranks for a chance to get inside the Cooper Vault. And this guru, this Outback mystic, was looking like the best recruit we could have ever asked for. However, when we finally arrived in the Outback, it was a shock to find that things had changed. And the guru was nowhere to be seen.
Rumble Down Under. Alright, added Guru to kill list. Yondumu, Australia. Yondumu? I can't pronounce that. Or rather, I have no way of knowing how it's supposed to be pronounced. I already know how to play as Murray, thank you. Fly has a job, and cannot play as anyone else. Berserker Charge. Twitch attack level 1, spin attack level 2. Triangle, triangle, square. Triangle, circle. Okay, so I guess spin attack level 1 is just triangle, square now.
The miners have really torn this place up looking for opals. Watch your step, they're sure to get rough defending their claim.
Oh, thought that was a climbable. Search for the guru. Not worth stealing from. Whoop! Oh, hi. Didn't see you there.
My master spends most of his time up there in that cave, overlooking the valley and contemplating the depths of deepness. I really appreciate you breaking the news to him that I want to break off my training.
No problem, pal. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Anybody you call master must be a heck of a guy.
Oh, he's awesome. He'll get inside your head and freak you out 6 ways from Sunday.
Awesome.
Oop, here we're stealing from. Nice.
Sorry, pal. This cave's empty. Got any other ideas where he might be?
Well, that's his hut. But he doesn't really hang out there on account of the smell.
The smell?
It's a long story. I had to apologize up and down for like a month before he'd speak to me again.
What did you do?
The unspeakable, Sly. The unspeakable.
Well, thanks for speaking of it. I'm headed for the hut.
Ah, so you can climb on that. It just, wasn't climbable yet. Whoop, dang it.
This place is packed with wall hooks. The miners must use them to haul up their drills. Looks like you're going to get some rock climbing practice.
Gross.
Sorry, Murray. Nobody's home. And by the looks of it, I'd say the guru is fighting someone or something off here. I'm starting to think the miners might have got to him.
You might be right. They'd come in and be all angry and yelling, and he'd be all peaceful, and they'd just get ticked. Then he'd try to find a middle way, and they'd just go crazy and smash everything up, and then haul him off.
Where do you think they might have taken him?
They got him! My master's a goner!
Maybe we should get Bentley on the line.
It's tough to say, but given the layout of the miners' camp, I'd venture a guess that they use that area with a high fence as a makeshift stockade.
Looks like there might be a way up using that cliff below. Shouldn't be a problem.
Just keep an eye out for that gyrocopter. I'm positive it's what gave away the guru's position.
Good tip. Thanks, pal.
No? Okay. You do not have much money. You do.
These miners have no respect for the Aboriginal sacred sites. They're drilling into everything. Ayers Rock, Kings Canyon, Wave Rock. The cultural insensitivity is sickening.
Sheesh, I thought this was supposed to be fiction.
You must be the guru. I'm a good friend of Murray's. He's come asking to be released from his training. Sure, I'll just bust you out of here and we'll go talk to him. You seriously won't leave without your gear? Yeah, I can see that the miners have really done a number on your land here. As for your walking staff and moonstone, me and my gang have a real talent for stealing back things that were wrongfully taken.
Da-da-da.
The Guru won't leave the stockade until he has his walking staff and his moonstone. He also insists that we purify Ayers Rock of all miners. Only then will the Dreamtime spirits be appeased, and the Guru will be free to use his powers. Sly must have impressed him in their conversation, because now he is requesting that Murray and I meet with him individually. Something about judging our spiritual centers. I've discovered a passage through one of the miners' caves that should make getting up to the Guru less difficult. He also mentioned that the miners had foolishly unearthed the Mask of Dark Earth. I guess it was his job to guard the thing, and now that it's out, bad things are sure to follow. Sounds like mumbo-jumbo to me, but we've encountered some unexplainable phenomena over the years, so I'm not gonna rule it out as a threat to our operation.
Alright, so it's just the 2 missions. Yeah. Okay, how do I actually get up there? Oh, I don't. Do I? No, I do. Whoop. Ah, okay. I see.
After capturing the Guru, the Dingoes confiscated his magic walking staff and moonstone. Without these objects, the Guru is powerless.
Given that we're dealing with miners, I bet they stashed the goods in one of the caves around here. It's a secure location with plenty of guys on duty to provide protection.
I agree. The most likely candidate is this mine shaft. It appears to have the highest number of workers coming in and out.
Good place to start. I'm on it.
Alright, just wait for this to swing around again. And there we go.
Those caves are gonna be dark. Your optimizer goggles will make navigation easier.
Alright, one sec.
If they're here, the Guru's items would be stashed at the far end of this cave.
Oh, I thought those were grabbable. I can't really see anything very well with these things on. Alright, so it's just to grab onto that thing. Ah, dang. So much for distracting him. Can't tell if
I'm
you
not
have...
into tearing up the environment or anything, but these caves are rich with opals. I can see why these miners are so driven.
Yeah, I could not tell if they had anything worth stealing. I also can't tell if these lasers are blue, red, yellow, whatever. Dang it. Dang it. Should be a little bit more careful. Rock.
Time to take you back to your rightful owner. These miners are smarter than they look. They booby-trapped the moonstone. It looks like a light-sensitive detonator. If I can get it outside and into the sunlight, it should power down.
Alright, so far so good in the not killing anyone department.
The Guru's walking staff must be hidden in their other cave complex. I've marked the entrance in your binocular.
Eh, whatever. Oh. Huh. For some reason I assumed that you could just climb that all the way up to the place. Guess I'm gonna have to actually look for a way in. Ooh, money. Bronze pen. Oh. What am I doing? There's a walkway, and I'm walking on it. I don't need to look for anything.
These caves have no ambient light whatsoever. Fortunately, it seems the Guru's moonstone is providing enough illumination to let you see. Watch your step. These mine pits are deep.
Reminiscent of Riley's factory, except I don't have to do the powering it myself. No! Dang it.
Wonder what's so
You got
special
a
about this
stick?
staff. Another booby trap for a stick? These guys are paranoid. And from the sound of it, they've called in reinforcements. Nothing like a horde of angry dingoes to make things a bit more interesting.
Oh. Right side apparently not climbable. Ow. Nah, not worth. Also not worth. Ah, you're worth. Very nice. Murray. Oh, I spelled Murray's name wrong. A. Okay, that guy killed himself. That was not on me.
I know you're a little nervous to see your teacher again, but he's requested that you and I pay him a visit individually.
If it wasn't for the guru, I wouldn't be the Murray you see before you today. I'm just not too sure he'll be pleased with my progress as a mystic.
What are you talking about? You used the aboriginal ball form to great effect back in Venice. He'll be proud of you.
Maybe, but I lost my temper and got in a fight with Octavio.
To help me? I'm sure the guru is happy to see friends sticking up for each other. Head into this cave. It'll take you right up to it.
Okay, Bentley. Caves ahoy!
Murray, try throwing rocks to destroy those stalagmites. Of course, throwing guards will work too.
Whoops. Which way am I going? That way. Ah. Okay. Good. Oh. Jumping while holding something is not a purchasable technique anymore. Oh, what? Whoops.
According to the mine's hydraulic flow chart, the door ahead appears to be sealed shut.
Then I'll just bash it in! What's the good of having fists if you can't smack steel doors with them?
It's too thick, even for you. No, to get through, we'll have to overload the pressure in this piston.
You want me to punch it? I could do that.
Use your aboriginal ball form to bounce on top of the piston and smash it down. Build up enough hydraulic pressure, and the door is sure to open.
Piston, beware! You're about to be bounced!
Well, that didn't work. There we go.
Yes! Eat it, piston sucker!
Yeah, regular jumping is a lot easier. Silver pen. Wait, that was the wrong direction.
Another locked door. To open this one, you'll need to overload all 3 pistons at the same time.
This'll just take a little while.
I did it! 3 against 1, and I still took you piston chumps to school! Whoa! Look at the size of that guy! He must be jacked up by that mask of dark earth the guru was warning us about.
Curious, it seems to make the wearer much larger. Probably more aggressive, too.
I can take him. My righteous quest to see the guru won't be stopped by some big stupid freak in a mask.
Even if you won, you'd have nowhere to go. The door through has an electric deadbolt. This whole area runs off the same circuit. Even the drills are linked up.
Then I'll throw this clown into the drills.
That might break the circuit. Give it a try.
Alright, so this is going to be the first required Murray kill.
Keep it up. You did some damage. One drill down, 2 to go. Just one left.
Holy cow! That mask can run! Mine can't do that.
Intriguing. Press on to the guru. He'll have some answers. The door should be unlocked now that the drill circuit is broken.
Yeah, pretty sure that guy's dead.
Open up!
Oh, nice.
I have returned, my master. The black water now runs clear. I'd like to... I am asking... Oh, man. Yeah! I want to join back up with my friends, and, we're hoping you'd come along, too? You'd love it in the gang. We have all kinds of fun. Miners, gyrocopters, and a mask of Dark Earth? Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. But we'll help you, I promise! Thanks, Guru. I'm happy to see you, too.
Murray is really good for traversal, I guess.
Murray, let's motor out to Ayers Rock and scare away those mining dingoes. Your guru wants it purified.
Awesome! This is the biggest truck I've ever gone to drive! I could crush houses with this baby! Oh, yeah!
I have an idea of how we might drive the miners out of Ayers Rock. But for my plan to work, we'll need to force the drill on this rig deeper into the ground.
Okay, Bentley, you've got my interest. Though it looks like I may have to take care of a few guards if I'm gonna get at those drill controls.
Defeat the guards and start the drill. Then Murray can begin phase 2 of my plan.
Alright, so that's 3 kills for Sly. Up to 20.
Nice work, Sly. The sonic vibrations caused by that drill should drive the giant scorpions in the area to the surface. If we can capture a bunch of red soldier scorpions, releasing them into Ayers Rock is sure to push out the miners.
Sounds like a job for the Murray. One question, though. How do I capture scorpions with a truck?
The vehicle is equipped with a supercharged e-brake, which, if pulled when moving, will cause a forward flip. Time it correctly, and you'll trap a scorpion in the mining that's built into the bed of the truck.
Okay, Bentley, bring on the scorpions.
Not so fast. The truck's tires will heat up quickly in this blazing hot sand. You'll have to cool them down by driving into the water or running over scorpions. Watch your heat meter to make sure they don't melt. And remember, we're only interested in the red soldier scorpions. The blue worker scorpions won't help us scare the miners off. The truck controls are straightforward. Hold the X button to go forward and the square button to drive in reverse. When you are going fast enough, press the R1 button to flip over and trap that scorpion. Nice work. Looks like more are being driven to the surface.
Oh yeah! Cha-ching! Here we go! Yeah!
There's one.
Yes!
That's 5 reds in the bag. Keep it up.
Uh-huh! Here we go! Tumble! That's it!
Aha, there's one.
Whoa!
Murray, hang tough for a minute. My sensors are showing a drop-off in underground movement. We'll have to drill deeper to keep the scorpions coming out. Sly, you'll have to climb to the top of the drill tower and override the depth control system.
Okay, Bentley, I'm on my way.
For some reason, I didn't realize that there was a rotational thing going on there. All right, patience.
It's working. Wait a minute. It's draining the water around the tower. Murray, you'll have to rely on squishing scorpions to keep your tires cool from here on out.
No problem, Bentley. I totally got the hang of it now.
All right. There's 2 reds over in that direction.
Oh boy! What? Rolling!
Scorpions aren't people. They don't count.
Headstand! Come on! Rolling! Hey there, Big Red! Yes!
Your tires are on the edge.
Huh? Come on! Here we go!
Missed.
Tumble! Scream!
Don't bother trapping the blue ones. They're only good to cool down your tires.
Oh boy!
Aha!
Nice, just a few more, and we'll have enough to purify Ayers Rock.
Headstand! Whoa!
Great job,
Not bad.
Murray. Now back that truck full of scorpions up to the mine entrance and deliver that not-so-friendly payload.
No! Giant scorpions? Run for it, mates! Uh-oh!
I'm gonna count that as a Bentley kill.
Nice teamwork, guys. Ayers Rock is clean of miners. The guru will be pleased.
Ah, yes. Nothing but Bentley remaining. What was that? Oop, you've got something. Oh, right, yeah, the copter. Aha, there it is. Wait, no, that's Murray again. I was out of the range. What? How dare? Ah, okay. Dang, almost made it. Hi. Oh right, I have sleep darts.
Hail, O Guru of the Stone! Murray has purified Ayers Rock, and now I humbly deliver your walking stick and moonstone. The time for escape has come.
Ooh la la.
Thank you, you're too kind. But tell me, how do you plan to escape?
Over in the.
Gadzooks! You can transform yourself! Why, once you change shape, a guard is sure to come inside and investigate!
Hey, Vavakunda. Hi, Vavakunda.
Too true. Wait, here comes a guard.
Master, hold down the L1 button to transform.
What? Where'd he go?
Master, you're the greatest! That jump's totally fooled! Ram him into the cell door! Free awesomeness! Let's show these miners who's boss. Head for the drills.
Okay, so
I guess
that's-
Bentley's found a weak spot.
One for the guru. Oh, right over there.
Your talents are impressive, Guru.
Har vi det simla?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Hasasang everybody. Hina.
I hear you. Those drills are tearing up the landscape. They appear to be fragile at the base. Ram a guard into it, and the whole apparatus should break apart.
Har vi dem done it here?
Oh yeah, some things never change.
There's another minimum of 4 kills.
Sweet moves, Master!
Ah, dang it. Okay. Up to 3 kills.
Yeah, these guys are hosed.
4 kills. Oh, dang it. You do not stay unconscious for long.
What the?
Dang it.
Where'd he go?
Dang it.
I must be dreaming.
Master, you are king! Keep it up! Bentley's got another plan to stick it to these miners. Head for that far rock.
Alright, update that to 5 real quick.
That grinder's tearing up Wave Rock!
Have you jetted?
I know, it's awful. However, the linked generator is weak, easily destroyed, provided you can jump a few guards over there and ram it.
Ah, what a time.
A few implies at least 2, and maybe 4. So... okay, this one can jump.
You're the master!
One down.
Master! That
2
machine
down.
is crying hot, oily tears from your righteous flow!
And... almost a 3. Okay, 3 kills. Guru is up to 8.
Miners' machines are silent! The dream time spirits rejoice!
The Guru has agreed to join our team, provided we can rid his homeland of the dingo miners and deal with the Mask of Dark Earth. A tall order, but we're up for it. First, we'll enlist the aid of some local wildlife to help thin out the miners' ranks. Murray will feed our foes to a local giant crocodile. With some luck, he'll take a liking to the taste of miners and chow down on them left and right. Second, we'll hit these guys where they live, or at least relax. If we can clear them out of this lemonade bar, it'll be a crippling blow to their morale. They'll be begging to go home. And finally, Sly will use some mining equipment to drill for radioactive oil deep beneath the dried lake bed. Trust me, it's the key to getting rid of the Mask of Dark Earth.
Lemonade. Alright, call it there.